This episode of Derapy is brought to you by Owl Soapery. Like the video.
Derapy. This is Tammy's song.
Don't judge me.
I know this girl, she a real good girl, and she be low-key looking like a star, with a real nice car, a Mercedes key, and she got a nigga, and she love this nigga. Well, at least I think every time we bark, she pays no mind. In the middle of the street, she be like, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, I ride for my nigga, I die for my nigga. Fuck them other...
Tammy's song, the fifth track from Section 80, begins with a woman's voice saying, "Don't judge me." Before the first verse, the first of five, talks about a girl who was low-key but with a Mercedes key, who was looking like a star in a real nice car. Not some of the most complex bars from Kendrick compared to the rest of his discography, but wow. Anyways, the structure of this song is interesting because it's short, but there are 5 verses separated by a short hook. I like how there are multiple songs on this album, by the way, and verses that are kind of dedicated to a woman's struggle. I think that's nice. Here's the second verse.
For my nigga, fuck the mother. Until one day, he wasn't acting right. In the middle of the night, she checked his phone. Erica, right? When he played the fifth, man, it was on. Matter of fact, she gone. Matter of fact, Tyrone was on speed dial. So when she got home, it was going down. She go, fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Sick of lies from her nigga. Fuck that other...
So, homegirl finds her man was cheating with an Erica. Erica!
Who's Erica?
She questions her man. He pleads the fifth. She has Tyrone on speed dial, though. So I guess she also potentially had somebody that was immediately ready to do cleanup duty. So, while before she was down for this guy, would ride for this guy, our next chorus says she'll, hit another when she's tired of hers. I find these verses to be pretty low energy, and also obviously incredibly short, and it's not saying a ton. Like, it's not super lyrically dense or anything, but here's verse 3 talking about a real hood girl as opposed to our real good girl from the first verse.
Fuck that other. I know this girl, she a real hood girl, and she with the shit, keep her hair tied up. Big bamboos, Mike Jordan kicks with that big butt. But when I try holler, she gon' resist on her man she trusts. So when I walk by her, she be screaming this, she be like, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, I ride for my nigga, I die for my nigga. Fuck them other. Until one day, he wasn't acting right. In the middle of the night, she checked his pockets, found condoms by Magnum. In the moment they was acknowledged, she popped his side, then ran outside, then started driving on the passenger side. Homeboy was smiling, she go, fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Sick of lies from her nigga. Fuck that other.
So this other girl, same situation, different response. She suspects her man is stepping out, confronts him. He admits it, unlike the other guy, but he gets socked and rocked, apparently. And homeboy is just smiling like, that's just the game, I guess. And, okay. I guess basically Kendrick is saying that men will step out and act up regardless of whether you're a good girl that's loyal with money or a hood girl that's loyal and looks good. It doesn't matter regardless. Men are dogs is the moral, I guess. Here's how the song ends.
Fuck that other. So these girls, these vulnerable girls, took they men back, put them in their world, they vulnerable world. And just like that, it was on again, got they feelings hurt. Tell me how that sound, they got fed up with the biggest question mark. They curious now, cause when women get sick of men, they think of a big helping hand to lend each other, uncover emotions when lights dim. So when she telling her to come over, it'll be alright. The minute she hit the block and turn left, she'll be turning dyke. They go, fuck with other bitches when they tired of these niggas. Fuck with other bitches when they tired of these niggas. Fuck with other bitches on the side of these niggas. Tammy's song.
So I guess these two girls, they both got sick of dealing with men, so now they're like dating each other, and maybe that's like a twist or a big reveal or something. Not my favorite song from this album. The Energy is really low all throughout, pretty monotone, not much of a energy switch, no beat switch, no real flow switch, no real like big reveal or twist. It's really just like, you know, these dudes keep acting up. These girls gon' go gay. Not Kendrick Lamar's best song. I listened to Section 80 probably less than any other Kendrick album, and honestly, this song is one of those reasons. This coming after No Makeup as well, which is already kind of like relying pretty heavily on the kind of reveal at the end. I've grown to enjoy that track more, but if you're the type of person that doesn't like No Makeup and then this song comes right after, you're really sitting here like, was this album as good as I remember? Regardless, I feel like this is a pretty weak track in my opinion, and I'm feeling like a 5 on it.
5. Strong
5. Like, it's mid. Like, I don't really see much appeal in it at all. He's like laughing to himself at the end, like, and then they go gay. It's like, all right, bro. Fortunately, next we have Chapter 6, which I enjoy far more, even though it's kind of seen as like an interlude, almost filler track. I love it. So let's give that a listen. It's Chapter 6, Section 80.
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. Oh, we make it to 21. Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21.
I find the harmonies and melodies extremely captivating on this track. I sing along to it 100% of the time. I think it's super fun and super sweet. It almost entirely makes up for the previous track just being like, haha, men are trash. All they do is cheat. Doesn't matter what kind of woman you are. The only satisfaction you're going to find is in another woman. These dudes are trash.
Men are trash. Men are the problem. Da 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 da.
This leads to a pretty nice interlude where we get more dialogue from our narrator, which I'm pretty sure is just Kendrick pitched. I got to keep reminding myself of that. He has quite a bit of range, but yeah, here it is.
I'm glad we was able to talk about her vice and her evils. There's an even more important topic I'd like to discuss. The dysfunctional bastards of the Ronald Reagan era. Young men that learn to do everything spiteful. This is your generation. Live fast and die young. Who's willing to explain this story?
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. Oh, we make it to 21.
This bit of narration is perfect because it is a great precursor to the track that we are about to get, which is actually titled Ronald Reagan Era. Kendrick grew up in this time, and he is very well versed, seemingly, on how the quote-unquote Ronald Reagan era affected him and those around him growing up in Section 8. Last track before Chapter 6 was Tammy's song, Her Evils, and this track is Ronald Reagan Era, His Evils. By the way, Chapter 6, solid 9. Love that track. Even though it's an interlude, it's a 9 for me. I love it. I would never skip it.
We're far from good, not good from far. 90 miles per hour down Compton Boulevard. With the top down, screaming we don't give a fuck. Drink my 40 ounce of freedom while I roll my blunt. Cause the kids just ain't alright.
So our track begins with a intro from Ash Riser, and then we get an interlude from Absol before we actually get into the full song here.
Oh shit, nigga! Something about to happen. Nigga, this sound like 30 keys under the Compton Court building. Hope the dogs don't smell it.
Welcome to Vigilante 80, so don't you ask me. I'm hungry, my body's antsy. I rip through your fucking pantry, peeling off like a Zanny. Examine my orchestra. Granny said when I'm old enough, I'll be sure to be all I can be. You niggas Marcus can't be washed up. Pussy fix your panties. I'm Mr. Marcus. You getting fucked. You ain't heard nothing harder since Daddy came. Take it in vain. Vicodins couldn't ease the pain.
Absol would be a great hype man for anybody. We instantly get a far better energy from Kendrick in this first verse. Welcome to Vigilante 80s, so don't you ask me. I'm hungry, my body antsy. I rip through your pantry, peeling off like a Zanny. Examine my orchestra. Immediately firing off great schemes, great energy, great tone, great delivery. Let's get into the rest of the verse.
Vicodins couldn't ease the pain. Lightning bolts hit your body, you thought it rained. Not a cloud in sight, just the shit that I write. Strong enough to stand in front of a traveling freight train. Are you trained? Too gorgeous, Dracula, tracking the record industry by my fangs. AK clips, money clips, and gold chains. You walking around with a P90 like it's the 90s. Bullet to your temple, your homicide to remind me that Compton crib niggas ain't none to fuck with. Bompton Pyrus ain't none to fuck with. Compton essays ain't none to fuck with. But they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it.
California dungeons. California dungeons.
Okay, shout out Marcus Camby for getting hit with a stray for no reason. Sorry, buddy. Pipsqueak says you're washed. The metaphors here are great. Bolts hit your body, you thought it rained. Not a cloud in sight, just the shit that I write. Okay. Kendrick describes the environment around him with references to painkillers like Zanny and Vicodin, saying he needs that to ease his pain. You gotta walk around with a P90 like the 90s. Apparently that gun was produced, I think it was in 1990. So in 80s, baby, would be familiar. If you grew up in Compton. RZA is on the assist with a hook, which is a nice touch. Let's hit verse 2, see what the kids say.
California dungeons.
Let's hit the county building, gotta cash my check. Spin it all on a 40 ounce to the neck. And in retrospect, I remember December being the hottest. Squad cars, neighborhood wars, and stolen monsters. I tell you motherfuckers that life is full of hydraulics. Up and down, get a 6-4, better know how to drive it. I'm driving on E with no license or registration. Heart racing, racing past Johnny because he's racist. 1987, the children of Ronald Reagan break the leaves off your front porch with a machine blowtorch.
I'm really out here.
He blowing no stress, hoping that ease the stress.
Really out
He
here,
copping some blow, hoping that it can stretch. Newborn massacre, hopping out the passenger with calendars, cause your day coming. Run him down and then he gun him down. I'm hoping that you fast enough. Even the legs of Michael Johnson don't mean nothing, because Compton crib niggas ain't nothing to fuck with. Bompton Pyrus ain't nothing to fuck with. Compton essays ain't nothing to fuck with.
We're cashing checks just to spend it on a 40 ounce to the neck. When you're barely scraping by, the cheapest way to ease the pain of perpetual poverty isn't Patron, but a good 40 ounce. Kendrick says December was the hottest. Maybe the extreme cold affects the poor the most, so that's something Young Dot could be familiar with. I like how hydraulics is used to refer to the ups and downs of life, as well as something that he would see day to day. Kenny talks about the police presence putting him and others on edge, and him saying he was out here whipping it with low fuel, no license or registration, which is just mad reckless. Do not try this at home, kids. Kendrick contrasts those unaffected by Prezi Ronald's policies by alluding to how a comfortable man's blower is just for pushing leaves. A poor man's blower is potentially a firearm for taking or protecting themselves. I also like the lines, hopping out the passenger with calendars because your day is coming. Boy, if you don't get... That's just kind of tough. Then we get the Michael Johnson reference, fastest man in the world at the time. You could have his speed, and it don't mean a thing because Compton Crips, Bompton Pyrus, and Compton Isses are a threat to anyone in the vicinity. After the hook, we get this refrain from Kendrick and Soul. What a song so far.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for it? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, cause you'll never win.
Right, I had the yapper and I tore they ass up.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for it? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, cause you'll never win. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Solid performs the whole track from Kendrick. Ab-Soul's contribution from the intro to the refrain to the outro add just the right amount of spice.
I had the yappa, and I told their ass up.
Kendrick's talking about being ride or die and recognizing you can't fight fair when you're at war each day in the city. We get another nod to C Murder's song, Down for My... Say it. Niggas. And I am feeling a light to decent 9 on the track. Really solid performances all around. Storytelling and production is on point. Let's check out Po Man's Dream.
Dreams?
His vice?
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good, live good.
I really enjoy this hook, not just because it has like this really like smooth and groovy background instrumental, but also because it like perfectly encapsulates the wants and needs of a simple man, a poor man. I just want to smoke, eat, and live, man.
I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me. Since my uncles was institutionalized, my intuition had said I was suited for family ties. My mom is stressing my daddy side. I need me a weapon, these niggas ride every minute, hour and second. Ministers tried to save me, how I'm gonna listen when I don't even hear God?
Oh my God. Institutionalized mention, family ties mention, God mention.
Damn.
Huh. But no, seriously, I really enjoy the way that this first verse starts. I've never actually read the lyrics to this song before doing this specific episode, and honestly, I'm already more impressed with it than I ever really was, because I was always just kind of vibing out to the instrumental, never actually looking into the lyrics. But this is pretty impressive stuff here. I love how Kendrick's tone really matches the instrumental of the track. Stuff like that's really important to me. I like how his like laid back, kind of complacent, nonchalant attitude really comes off when he's talking about how he used to think it would be cool to visit a penitentiary. I thought it would be cool to look the judge in the face as he sentences me. He's really a product of his environment and seeing the way that other people live and the things that they aspire to, the tools that they carry around, the vibes. They clearly were rubbing off on him, and it has made him reckless.
Save me, how I'm gonna listen when I don't even hear God? Heaven or hell, base it all on my instincts. My hands dirty, you worried about mud in your sink. You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I deal with you like my son, stare at the sun, and you'll be looking in my eyes, homie. Stand for something or fall for anything, and you working with 2 left feet at the skating rink. But anyway, this for my niggas, uncles. 23 hours sending me pictures. I want you to know that I'm so determined to blow that you hear the music I wrote, hope it get you off death row. You came home to a pocket full of stones, a Metro PC phone, then you went back in. So when I touch the pen is in my view. I'ma get it right, just so you
Smoke good, eat good, live good.
Heaven or hell, base it all off my instinct is a great way of saying what happens to me throughout my life isn't actually being determined based off the fact that I had some type of proper guidance. I'm just living off impulse. Whatever happens, happens type beat, basically. The end of the verse, while sad, is expertly written. Kendrick says when he touches his pen to write, the pen is in view, like penitentiary, because he knew someone who went in, came back out, and the situation, the environment was the exact same as when they went in, so they ended up repeating that cycle and ending up back in jail again. Kendrick talks about being determined to make music work so he's not caught in this cycle. We get the hook, and then this pretty cool refrain that has GLC on the assist.
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good, tell you holla if you hit me.
You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. The same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I like to start it out from the bottom and build with you. Be on my last dollar and split the bill with ya. I'm 23 with morals and plans of living cordial. Not rich but wealthy. There's nothing you can tell me. My killings are not remorseful. The city got my back. Before that, I give them my torso. You think about it. And don't call me lyrical, cause really I'm just a nigga that's evil and spiritual. I know some rappers using big words to make their similes curve. My simplest shit be more pivotal. I penetrate the hearts of good kids and criminals, worrisome individuals that live life critical. So won't you bear witness while I bear feet, so you can walk in my shoes and get to know me.
Kendrick is just straight talking to him. The same ones that'll kill with you will squeal with you. Oink. Dot says he's 23 and his po man's dream is to live cordial, be wealthy, not rich. Pretty sure wealth is about assets and riches are about income, but you know. I think the point is that he just wants to be comfortable. Kendrick then says he doesn't want to be called Lyrical Miracle while simultaneously making a lyrical, spiritual, pivotal, critical bar. Kinda ironic, but I get it. Let's finish the verse.
But anyway, this for my pops. On his lunch break, eating in that parking lot. I wanna be heard, probably thought he worked my nerves. But really he was stressing me getting what I deserve. Somebody said my name on the radio, he ain't know I was ready for the world that minute. So the next time he roll up and drop grams in it, he probably be out of work, laid back while he smoke good.
Kendrick shouts out his pops and reveals that he suspected his dad was involved in some potentially illegal work outside of his gig at the KFC. Kendrick likely finds motivation in the idea that he can retire his dad, so Papa Kenny doesn't have to risk time in the pen. He can live off young Kenny's pen. Here's our outro by GLC.
Church is definitely on the move, and now we done took it up to the cathedral, because the ism is enormous, you know what I'm talking about? We out here rotating under the 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance, you know what I'm talking about? Doing my thing as I'm rotating with my speakers thumping from the Windy City streets all the way out here to the streets of Compton. You know what I'm talking about? Church is definitely on the move, and we gonna continue to hustle and grow and develop by far as I rotate with my true player partner by the name of Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm talking about? This is the ism, this is the vision, you know what I'm talking about? Gotta get up off your ass and get it, man. That's the only way your pocket's gonna expand. I tell you every day, you know what I'm talking about? Apply yourself to supply your wealth.
The track ends with some inspirational words from GLC, who does in fact see the vision. How he rides with Kendrick ideologically and puts the people on game about the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Write that down. There will be a quiz later. I think the introspection on this track, accompanied with a fitting beat, makes this track a highlight. The smoke good, eat good, live good chorus is light and wholesome and nostalgic, and the idea of Kendrick sharing why he's so ambitious while describing his partners and his parents' predicament makes for good song structure. The harmonies towards the end are also really nice to me. There's nothing like super game-changing about the track, but it executes well what it's trying to. I'm feeling another solid 9 on the track.
9.
But hey, by all means, let me know what you think. Do I think that the song is way better than it actually is? Am I hating really hard on Tammy's song for no good reason? Do you think it's wild that I gave Chapter 6 a 9, even though it's like mainly just an interlude? What do you think? What did I miss? What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? My apologies for abandoning this series for so long, but to be frank, you know, this isn't actually a Kendrick channel, obviously, and I was just kind of getting burnt out from the deep dives into Dot's discography. But we're back, and I do plan on finishing up Section 80 within the next week or two, and then dropping some type of like absolutely diabolical supercut that includes Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and Damn and G and X. And in order for me to do that, I have to get through this first album, which now that I've returned to, I actually do enjoy far more than I remembered enjoying it. So yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what I missed. This episode was brought to you by Owl Soapery. Please check them out. Top link in the description and in the pinned comment. They continue to sponsor Derapy, so I appreciate that. Also, if you'd like to support the show, please consider becoming a member for as little as $1. These episodes are pretty much all getting claimed, but I'm cool with it because we got member support. Love you, mean it, spread the bread, and enjoy the outro. Goodbye.
this just the preamble. Right around time I'm grinding, I put in time, and I am the master of rhyming. I am the master of timing. It just took patience, just started wearing a watch. Oh, not to mention I'm rocking a ring, looking more forward to rocking more bling. Keep it low key, I'm scary. I don't want beef unless I'm at a steak house. I'm the man, got no house, got a plan, sell an ounce. I'm just playing, it's a joke. You keep quiet, just stay mouse. Got the key, I'm like Khaled, but the thing is I'm no hater. Give my props to Bunny, ha! I got love for the creator. Woo, woo. Just got my money up. I just hit the lotto when the currency is happiness. Y'all think that it is blasphemous? Well, you don't know the half of it. I just checked the analysis. This rap shit, I done mastered it.